I saw someone shaming people for saying these folks stress them out. Watching it, they were like, y'all are too invested in letting this kind of stuff stress you out. And I don't think that's it. It's just how we engage with content. And it's also how TV shows and movies have been made for us. We need a conclusion. We need something to wrap up with a pretty bow. We need there to be we want all the mishaps and all these different things that have been happening to come together to form some conclusion. And this story has not reached its conclusion yet. And I don't think it will for a while, because each time she pans around, I'm like, oh my goodness, even the cloths are down to the studs. So that's part of the anxiety there. During the pandemic, when we all naturally had more anxiety, I found so much comfort in watching old movies that I had seen before, because I knew the ending and I knew it was going to all come to a perfect conclusion. So I could watch it with less anxiety. I wasn't able to watch shows like Unsolved Mysteries, for example. I need my mystery solved. I want it to be collectively solved. And you think about like a 30-minute TV show, they have all these mishaps happen, but it's always solved in the first 30 minutes. Most movies that we watch are solved within that hour and a half, 2 hours. There's some drama, but it serves a purpose. At this point, we're 6 months into the drama and there doesn't seem to be a purpose there, which is why it can be very anxiety inducing for people. And that isn't their fault. It's not how they're introducing the information. They can't help that it's taking them 6 months to do this, but that's why it's anxiety inducing for a lot of people. And that's not a fault of their own. The other part of it is it feels like they're doing things that you just know that 6 months from now, that's going to be an issue for them. And so that's also like the foreshadowing of it all can also make it very anxiety inducing. So I will agree. It is very stressful. She also reiterates at the start of each video about what happened. And at first I was like, girl, this sob story every video is annoying. But then I realized, because of how the algorithm on TikTok works, she's having to do that. So if somebody encounters that video number 100 first, she's giving them the backstory so they don't be asking all these crazy questions in her comments. So all in all, it makes sense. But the anxiety-inducing feeling that we all have about it is because there's no conclusion. And nobody is wrong for feeling that way. And they are not wrong for producing content that has no conclusion just yet.